What's up, everybody? It's time for Darren's 5-minute bit of driving wisdom. If you like this content, please go to YouTube, search Darren Keim, and go there and subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe, share. Today's topic is going to be based on two realities, one that's deeper and one that is more superficial. That reality that is more primary, that is deeper, I would argue is the spiritual reality. There's a spiritual kingdom of heaven, and then there's the kingdom of earth. I think that you can look at a couple different verses in the Bible that back this up. The book of, is it Romans, where it talks about being in the world but not of the world. Growing up Mennonite, that was one of the big verses for us. I know that the Amish also share that verse as a big one for them. Being in the world, not of the world. What that means is we live here, but that's not where our primary home is. I would say probably the best verse, though, that really sheds light on the difference between a kingdom of spirit versus a kingdom of flesh, or kingdom of heaven versus kingdom of earth, which I think that those terms are kind of synonymous. So kingdom of heaven and spirit, I think that those are talking about the same place. Kingdom of earth and of flesh, I think that those are talking about the same place. Jesus talks about, in John chapter 3, it's a very interesting passage where he's talking with one of the leaders of Israel. His name is Nicodemus. And Nicodemus is asking him about, how he has his teaching, how he knows these truths. And Jesus says to him that one cannot know the kingdom of heaven unless they've been born again. What that means is that if you want to know what the spirit world looks like, I think that you need to first believe that there is a spirit world. The spirit world is something. Where is the spirit world? Great question. I believe that the spirit world is inside of you. It's inside of you, and it's a deeper, more profound level of consciousness than what just if you see the external reality around you. And a lot of churches, a lot of everyone gets sucked into thinking that God's existence is most primarily found in the external reality. Now, God's existence, I believe, is largely seen in the external reality, because as somebody that believes in God, I believe that you look anywhere, and having God or a supreme creator be the explanation for how everything that we see came to be makes more sense to me than to say that it all came from random coincidence or from somewhere in the multiverse, multiverse being something that is just as unprovable as the existence of God would be. These are both positions of faith that one must take, looking at everything and just say what makes the most sense. Even more deep than that is, I think, trying to find a way to explain how physical matter, us, how we began to think. If it all is random coincidence, and if we're trying to go scientifically speaking, science does not have an explanation for how physical matter started to think. But that's what we are. That's what we're doing. Purposeful, guided evolution. I can get behind that theory a lot more than to say that things are completely random. So if we're talking intelligent design, sure, that makes sense. Anyways, that's kind of a tangent. My point being, though, there is a spiritual reality, and so if you believe that inside of you, you have spirit, and Jesus obviously believed that. He said also in the book of John that God is spirit, and he said that the flesh profits nothing. The spirit is what brings life. He said that God is looking for those who will worship him in spirit and in truth. So where do we find where truth comes from? Where do we find where joy comes from? Hope, peace, virtues of the spiritual realm, also known as fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control. These are things that they are of the heavenly realm. They are things in the spirit realm that when you have them within you as your primary existence, if those are your foundational level, watch how different your external or your superficial earthly realm existence will look and it will feel. Because now you're going from the inside out. Another one that Jesus talked about was it's not what you put into your body, but it's what comes out of it that makes you clean or unclean. Again, I think that what he's getting at is it's what you're projecting forth. Are you projecting something from a heavenly place, or is everything that you see just an earthly existence, something that this is your only marker of what is true? If you are just going with what is true in the earthly realm, what you're going to see is you're going to see the people that are chasing after wealth, chasing after fame, chasing after status, approval of other people. And you're going to see that these people are not very steady in their beliefs because, or maybe in their emotions, because when you're basing things on the earthly realm, it's a lot less stable. It's a lot more unstable, and because things are changing. They're built by humans. Humans are finite. We are flawed in many ways, where we go with our emotions. We feel this way one day, we feel this way another. So you're basing your existence off of something that you're feeling inside of your flesh that you want, that I must have this. And if I don't have this, I will not be content until I have this. These are all earthly level, flesh level existence. So my challenge is, my 5-minute bit of wisdom is to be open to exploring and understanding, or considering the possibility that the spirit realm, which is on the deeper level, is the primary level of existence. Take care of that first. Find the love, joy, peace, patience, kindness. Now, if you want to hear what the Christian message is on that, they would say, accept Jesus into your heart, and that's how you get it. I would maybe try to explain that a little bit in a more digestible way for those of you who don't understand what that means, to accept somebody that maybe you don't think is the Son of God into your heart. First of all, I would say that Jesus represents truth. So open your heart to what is true, and ask God, if you're willing to believe that there is a God, ask God to reveal to you what is true. Reveal to you, is there a spiritual realm? Is there a deeper level? I would like to know what that is, and I would like to feel what that is, if there is such a thing. Give that a try. If you have any questions, I would love for you to hit me up in my inbox. But I'm going to continue to cover, different topics like this, so keep tuning in. Again, my name is Darren Keim. This is the 5-minute bit of wisdom that went 8 minutes long, and I'm stoked about that. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Again, Darren Keim on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. See you then. Love you. Bye.